Mission over pride and ego.
Are you ready?
Welcome back to the Who You Know Show, where what you know is important, but who you know? Welcome back to Unleashing Unstoppable Success with my man, Mike C-Roc, Ciorrocco. It showcases his visionary leadership. Yahoo Finance recognized him among the top business leaders to follow in 2020.
I'm all about it. Anything I can do to serve the mission, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Guys, that's the show. It's all about who ya know. Fight.
Do the right thing the right way with the right people. Major production here, right? Press, PR, media, podcasting. Got some rock stars in the building. It's been fun, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think people really need to start understanding that their ego and their pride are getting in the way of their mission a lot of times. And we all have weaknesses. We all have things we don't like to do. And we got to really identify what we need to build, man, right? Like, because if we don't do that, then you stay small, you stay stuck, stagnant, and then you wonder why and you get frustrated when you could just go fill those gaps with other people that like to do the things you don't like to do or have the strengths for your weaknesses. And once you do that, it's not like it's just a little bit of a fix. It's like a rocket ship, man. You get like a hockey stick graph on all your numbers. And I think it's important for everybody to understand that. Mission over pride and ego. So,
all right, so here we are, Dallas, Texas, right? Do the right thing the right way with the right people. It's all about who you are before what you do, right? When you have perspective and clarity, you have the opportunity to create relationship capital and connect with like-minded individuals based off your frequency, your energy, and your attitude. How you show up and what you do and how you do is everything. So you have to ask yourself, right? Am I showing up based off of what I do or who I am? And are people gonna connect with me before my product or service? Or are they here for my product or service? And the answer is people based off of frequency and energy. Human beings are grounded, and when they're grounded and when they connect, literally and figuratively, there's always gonna be an opportunity because people are drawn in by energy. Then they learn your story. People buy stories and people buy people. And what that is relationship capital. So what they're investing and you're investing before the fiat, before the byproduct of money for that product or service is they're putting their time, energy, and effort into understanding who you are and what you do. So make sure you show up with who you are before you focus on your product or service. Let's go.
So speaking of who you are, how do you find out who you are? One of the things for me is I need to know like a clear vision of what I want to do. Clarity helps me get rid of chaos and confusion. Because what I've found and what I've been taught is that you cannot have success. It's impossible to have success when there's chaos and confusion. So vision, then you must have core values. You must know what you value and what you're going to be tolerating and not tolerating, what your standards are. You know, for me, I have the acronym VITALS. And then finally, vision, core values, and then you have to have a mission. And the mission for me is all people are unstoppable to living the life of their dreams, and allows me to put all my thoughts, words, actions, and the environment that I keep, the people around me, through a filter towards my mission or away from my mission. Do they help me create unstoppable people, or do they hurt that? Assets, liability. And it makes it very clear with a binary decision, so it gets rid of chaos and confusion. So talking about the right people, that's a formula that I use to find out like who the right people should be, you know, working with me, who I should be working with, and who's in my environment.
All right, so here we are. You know where we're at, Ford Center, at the Star. Don't say Dallas, because technically we're in Frisco, Texas. Dallas Cowboys, we got an Eagle fan, right? I'm a fan of whoever makes me money, if we're talking football. But we're here to show you Frisco, Dallas, Addison, and the whole area. That one, Success North Dallas. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
the Cowboys practice facility, also open to the public. We just wanted to show you a little bit around this area. Just a really dope setup out here at the Ford Center. This place is huge.
This is what money gets you.
Lots
This
of
is what
money.
money gets you, baby. Look at this place.
Got a beautiful hotel right here. Dallas Cowboys, Ford Center, the Star, Frisco, Texas, that one, Success North Dallas. We're out here. We're out here early. Success North Dallas, C-Roc.
Yo, we're out here, look, we're in Frisco, Texas, outside of Dallas, Success North Dallas. I'm here to speak about doing the right thing the right way with the right people. Great people that we're gonna be hanging with over the next couple days. I got a couple podcasts to shoot as well, and we're gonna do some networking. But we really wanna pull people into that one community and give them a little taste of the C-Roc experience. Being unstoppable to living the life of your dreams, that's what we live, that's what we do, and that's what we teach others. Let's go, baby.
Alrighty.
Going to the 7th floor. Going to the 7th floor.
7th floor. You know what 777 means? It means get it right, do it the right way, the right way, the right way, all the way.
And that was a fast elevator.
Sheesh.
All the way to the top.
Let's go.
Hello. I'm Mike C-Roc. Nice to meet you. This is Cullen. Nice to meet you,
Hey,
Mark.
how are you,
Nice to meet
Cullen?
you.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
It's Antonio.
We're so excited. Hello.
All right, so here we are.
There's Casey right there.
Real News Public Relations. Mikey C-Roc, that one agency. We're here in Texas. And I'm not going to say Dallas specifically because I don't know where we're at right now.
It's a really big place.
But
Texas is big, guys.
But I do
Texas
know.
is big. It's its own country. I don't even know why they say they're in the United States.
So if you're trying to do the right thing the right way with the right people, the only way to do that is exactly that. Who are you? How do you show up? Energy and attitude is everything. Let's go.
Well, we knew each other on Instagram a little bit, but Secret Knock, when he had it at the casino, before you went to it, I think, 1 or 2 before you
21.
went to it. Yeah. He spoke there. Jeff Hoffman was there and a bunch of those. And then he spoke, and then I went up to him and I said, yo, you gotta come on my show. And then we connected, and then we went away for a while, and then we reconnected about 6 months ago.
How you doing? Yeah, you got it. Brother, how are you? Good. You go. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. You got one on. Welcome back to the Who You Know Show, where what you know is important, but who you know? Who you know can make all the difference in your business, career, relationships, and life. Welcome back to Unleashing Unstoppable Success with my man, Mike C-Roc, Ciorrocco.
Let's go.
All right, now Mike C-Roc Ciorrocco is an accomplished entrepreneur with a track record of founding and expanding multiple thriving ventures. His acclaimed book, Rocket Fuel, converts setbacks to become unstoppable, and his podcast, the What Are You Made Of podcast, which I've been on, appreciate you. It showcases his visionary leadership. Yahoo Finance recognized him among the top business leaders to follow in 2020. So my first question I have for you, I want to kick this off with, is about unlocking self-identity for success. You emphasize the importance of understanding who you are as the foundation of success. Could you guide us through the process of self-identification and its significance in achieving your goals in this dream?
The most challenging times of people's lives is when they come into something with their business where it's failed, they've had a setback, and then they've identified with their business. And they call that their vehicle. I'm sorry, they call that their identity, and when it's actually their vehicle, right? So too many people identify with what they do instead of who they are. And that happened to me in 2018 when the mortgage company that we had built for 7 years came crumbling down. And I started to realize, like, who am I? I was a mortgage professional, division manager, and here that was gone. And I felt like my identity was gone.
Right.
And so I realized at that moment that it's more important about who you are, not what you do. And then you really have to do a search, seeking out who you are. And I don't know if that just happens in your 40s, maybe it's midlife crisis or something, because I did that in my 40s. But if we can teach people how to do that younger and realize that what you're in doing is not your identity, it's your vehicle.
What did you do? You said you went through that. What was it for you? What was your journey? How did that look?
So I think my thing started really with, once I realized that like my vehicle was gone, which was my identity, was gone, I started personal development. I started reading a lot. I started looking for people that were further along the journey than me, to study them and just immerse myself in their content. And it started with the book 10X Rule. I didn't know who Grant Cardone was at the time. And I was thinking bigger all the time, but I didn't feel right. Something felt wrong because the people around me were looking at me funny when I was talking about big dreams, big visions. I felt like I had a cage around me. So I read the 10X Rule because my brother introduced me to it. He said, "This guy sounds like you should take a look at it."
He sounds like you.
And I read it, and I was like validated for the first time. I said, "Holy cow, wait a minute." And it said, the one thing I picked out of it, not thinking big, not the 10X Rule and all that, the one thing that got me was the people around you are the crazy ones. You're not the crazy ones. They're just confused. Right? They're reflecting, they're giving up, and they're reflecting upon you. You're fine. Even though you feel like an oddball, you're fine. Just lean into it. And it was like a switch went off, and then I decided to get known, and from there, that's it. You have to have team, and I have team, and I just saw something, Dan Martell, and I love that guy, he's awesome. He just wrote a book called Buy Back Your Time, and in that he talks about the order of what you should hire in business. Number one is taking low leverage items off, which is admin. Take that out of the way. The next thing is fulfillment in your business. So when you sell something, you should be able to hand it off to the team. And then the next thing from there is marketing, and then the next thing is sales. So, but when as you hire these, you can start delegating some of those things, and you can get more done. But if you by yourself, you need to make sure you have that rock pile, you're picking things off that you can handle by yourself. And as your team grows, you can pick more things off the rock pile faster.
That's good. No, I like that. That's great advice.
That's great. Yeah.
But what is next for you? Where are you going? I know you wanted to talk to the aliens, so let's talk about aliens. Apparently we got aliens. Joe Rogan says we got aliens. The government says we got aliens.
But I don't know if there is.
Independence Day up in here.
I said if there is, I want them to know who I am and what I do. But we just, I had a lot of success in podcasting. I've been on over 900 shows, including my own, since only 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And last April 2022, I decided to start helping other people do the same thing I did. Mm-hmm. And we created a podcast agency, a booking agency. And it's called That One Agency.
All right, I love it.
That One Agency. And in that, when I was going through this, I started to realize something, that we were helping people get on shows, which is great, fulfilling, they're paying us all these $100 and thousands of dollars. And we were fulfilling, no problem, doing good, what we said we were going to do. However, people were getting on shows and didn't have their product or service dialed in. They didn't have it packaged, polished, and my partner Phil over there says the 3 Ps: packaged, polished, and positioned, but he says it in different orders. And they didn't have it all ready to go. They didn't have their message dialed in. They didn't have their avatar dialed in of who they were going to go to. And they're going on shows, and then their end game isn't getting accomplished. And I wasn't okay with that. So I had to put my pride and ego to the side and realize I have some gaps. And I said, I got to fulfill this. As soon as I said that, Cullen, my partner Cullen, reaches back out to me. We hadn't talked in a year or so. He says, hey man, I'm looking to get back into the game with entrepreneurs. I said, hey, I got a problem. He said, oh, that's easy. So we got together, and now he's fulfilling that part, fixing it. I put my mission above pride and ego. Because people don't do that. They put their ego and their pride above the mission. And I just humbled myself and said I have gaps and weaknesses and I gotta fill them. So now we get people attention through podcasting, and now we also help them leverage that attention. So I have a team, and now we just actually acquired a content company. So now I'm gonna do my content through my company, and now we also can help other people with their content.
What are some ways that people, if they have an existing podcast like our show, right? If I wanted to take my show to that next level, what would you say to somebody like me?
It depends on your goals with the show. So my goal with my show right now is to get people on the show that could be possible clients.
Okay.
So it's top of funnel now. So I'm gonna give them exposure, give them an opportunity to be on the show, learn about them. I can ask any questions I want to build a relationship with them.
Make them the star, make them feel
And
good.
now we have anybody that comes on your show, you develop a relationship. I'm a guy that doesn't stop and doesn't quit. I do quit bad things, but I don't stop. I mean, I'm unstoppable. Like I just unstoppable force.
Well, you're also just a cool guy, man. Can I say that?
Yeah, thank
Like
you.
you are.
I'll take that.
Like, you know.
Yeah, it's like when you see somebody and like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool, dude. That's
You
cool.
know, you know when you connect to certain energies.
Yeah.
You know, I like your energy.
Yeah.
We've been
Vibe,
connected.
man.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Speak to that, right? About how you can attract your tribe. It's crazy that this is the first time we've ever met in
In
person.
person, yeah. You just dump out all the rest of it.
But I know we're gonna do some big things, man. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your agency and what you're doing, helping people get on stages so they can share their story, make more income, make a little bit more cash flow, right? That's what this show is all about, helping people with that stuff. So, man, I'm all about it. Anything I can do to serve the mission, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, that's the show. It's all about who ya know.
Bye.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Good
Thanks, bro.
Of course.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. So
That's a wrap.
it's a wrap. Real News PR, C-Roc, that one agency.
Who you know show. Who you know show.
The big
Trevor
deal
Houston
of
and Mark.
Who You Know show. Trevor Houston back here. We're in Texas. It's exactly where we're at. So do the right thing the right way with the right people. Major production here, right? Press, PR, media, podcasting. Got some rock stars in the building. It's been fun, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice to meet you.
Unbelievable. It's beautiful. 10 acres. It's the real estate and the business.
Okay.
And the operator. So Amelia, my idea with this, and then there's going to be a lot of other people that own those kind of places throughout the United States that are retiring.
22 Gilbert.
Yeah.
11.
We'll do a commercial for the
Six.
Pellegrino. San
Six
Pellegrino.
is the
It's a
nurse
sparkling water,
working this year.
Yeah.
mineral
Eight
water.
is-
The best thing
eight
you ever
is the
have.
wild card,
Watch.
I think, right? So for you want to stay.
So good, man.
33,
So good. We'll get you
right?
some
8 is the
Pellegrino.
impossible.
Yeah.
33 is the divine.
It's right down the street.
Oh, it's the
other
greatest,
numbers
man.
not
I've been on that show
Is
before
it not?
virtually, but now I got to
Yeah.
sit in the studio with my man Trevor.
See y'all there.
I see
Phenomenal.
y'all
Him
there.
and Mark do a great job with Who You Know show, helping out people looking for jobs, teaching them how to get more jobs. This guy right here, he's taller than I thought he was. I mean, look how short I look next to him. Look at him. He looks like a basketball player. So, yeah, this is Trevor Houston, man. Good dude. Good dude. Let's go. We're headed to 12 Cuts. We're here in Dallas. We're going to hang out with some people. I got surprised. My friend Amelia Antonetti, the powerhouse, was here hanging out. I didn't know that she was going to be here, so that was cool. And I just finished up with Trevor. So come with us. We're getting ready to eat lots of meat. Let's go. Vegetarians, beware. Vegetarians, beware.
Beware, we're carnivores out here. We're sharks. Let's go.